5 minutes or just over that, dissect issues around basketball. There's so much happening around us. Sad news for those of us who have passion for the sport. There's been a 2-year ban imposed on international basketball for Nigeria by our own government, and we're going to be speaking about that one. We'll hear from the Minister of Sports, Sunday Dari, on the show this evening. We'll also hear from a star for Nigeria's male basketball national team, Ben Uzo, who's spoken exclusively to Nigeria Info on this issue. And we'll also take our time to read out a statement from the women's national team, the Tigress, all on this issue. Now, it's going to be nice to get your sentiments on these two. So our major talking point to be revolving around it. Is it justified to have this ban on our own basketball by the government because they claim there has been disunity in the leadership of basketball in the country? Also, there's the NBA playoffs taking place at the moment. The guys are all gunning for one title, and we shall give you an insight into what's happened so far and what's still to come. Not forgetting the Basketball Africa League, something that feels like the Champions League of basketball on the continent. We'll be hearing from our friend Queen John, who's live in Rwanda right now, covering the semi-final stage of that competition. So it's a loaded package, guys. I really need to get into it immediately so we can ensure we capture as much as we can on the broadcast. My name is Chuman Noli, and I'm happy to be here with a man who's looking like His Excellency with the suits. Azubike Onicha, good to see you. Thanks, Dan.
Good to see you too, bro. Welcome. It's been 2 years, right? Okay, 3 weeks. 2 weeks rather. Mixed up.
Daniel Chukwuma, great to see you too. Yeah, I went on leave for 2 weeks. I didn't see you guys. We should have seen last Monday, but again, Premier League action and short. So it's 3 weeks as your point.
No wonder
see you guys again.
No wonder you're fresher than.
Am I fresh? I think it's just a shirt.
I didn't chop.
Fresh
I
out.
didn't more weight. There's something below the belt that. Okay. Above the belt.
You hear from my lawyers. We're streaming live on Facebook. Just check us out on Facebook and YouTube. Just search for Nigeria Info 99.3. You can watch us live on Facebook. You can also drop your response to our major talking points tonight on this issue around the ban. Nigerian basketball is suffering now from our own government, and it could escalate to a longer period. It's a 2-year ban at the moment, but could even be longer than 2 years when the International Basketball Federation, FIBA, the body in charge of the sport globally, decides to punish us because they have come through with a statement themselves too on these issues. So it's complex, but let's get into it immediately. So that ban was imposed 2 Thursdays ago after the president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, decided to go with the advice from his sports minister, Sunday Dari, on the fact that there has been the back and forth, the battle for leadership of the Nigeria Basketball Federation, that's the NBBF. Sunday Dari said this battle has lasted for too long and has ensured that we're not developing the sport within the country. So to ensure everybody sits up from his own point of view, he told our president, suspend Nigeria from international basketball for 2 years so these guys can focus and sort themselves out. A bit of a mix-up, it feels like, or doesn't it? Well, let's hear from Sunday Dari now as he justifies why he went on to advise President Buhari to take this drastic decision, which will have huge significance to the growth of the sport in the country internationally, because it's been the best times for us lately. But with this ban, our girls cannot play in the World Cup, our boys cannot qualify for the World Cup, our boys and girls may not qualify for the next Olympic Games courtesy of this same ban. But Dari says it's justified. However, he's put a caveat, the fact that it could be overturned.
We are at the point in which we are also losing our players who were not ready to play for the team, and we felt there was a need to put a halt to it and see what can be done. So, the government is committed to basketball development. It is expected that the stakeholders will use this opportunity to get together, put the interest of the game ahead of every other interest, put the interest and the career of the athletes, the basketball players ahead, and come to an equilibrium where they will reach a compromise. This government is not averse to reviewing that position. But basketball can only move forward with a united family. Without unity in the basketball family, we cannot move forward.
I'm sure you heard the part where Sunday Dari said we could look at this thing again. We could review the ban only if these guys are united as to the leadership of the sport. So I want to find out from you, should this ban be called off or should it stand? Get ready to have your say through the phone lines. For now, you can already have your say on Facebook. Just go to Nigeria Info 99.3 and you find us on Facebook. We're streaming live there. Beyond the audio, you can also watch the video and admire our studio beyond listening to us on 99.3 FM in stereo. You know what I mean already at this moment. Dan and Azul, let's get into it immediately.
I know.
Solidarity is trying to justify why this ban should stand. Now, let's first, for the next 3 minutes, look at the ramifications of this ban.
Okay.
The things we're going to be missing internationally, Azul and Dan. What are we going to be missing internationally with this 2-year ban if it stands?
Like you mentioned, a couple of tournaments. The league has started suffering it already, or has been suffering it for a while.
Do we have a league? Have we ever had a league?
I thought,
you guys are deviating. I asked for the impact of the ban for us internationally because it's a 2-year international ban.
I'm going somewhere. So both teams are going to be suffering. Most likely, if he stays, we're going to be having a new African champion for the women. Yep. The men are going to be suffering a lot for the players. I mentioned the player while we're out there. Spencer Diwinde has never been Nigerian, at least from his passport, but decided to come play for the national team, and there is no hope for him. This is a man who abandoned the US team, and he's doing so well. There's a possibility he gets a call-up, but that is all cancelled because of what he decided to do for Nigeria. This is how much the players have been affected. Local league players, we've cancelled all of that for now. So, World Championship, Olympics, qualifiers will start in 2 years. There's no way. And it's going to affect all other tournaments. That means anything that's got to do with tournaments in Nigeria or for the Nigerian national team, AfroBasket, Olympics, FIBA World Championship, none of them Nigeria are going to participate in with the current ban if it stands. If 2 years stand, 2 years never been so.
I know,
a 2-year-old child don't they talk. I think that's the best analysis I can give as far as that's concerned. Maybe Daniel will just do up 1 or 2 to make it up.
Yeah, as much as it's important to talk about the international scene, everybody's forgetting one thing. What happens to the home-based players? We've not had a league in only God knows how long because of
that's why I'm arguing that this is deviating. The ban wait on this issue.
Yeah,
the ban is a 2-year international ban.
Yeah.
They're going to organize. He says one of the reasons why they are banning us is so we can focus on our league. So I'm asking now, for the sake of the listener, this will not affect the league. The ban will not affect the league based on what the minister has said.
Okay.
So I'm asking now from Anita, because this ban is a 2-year international ban from basketball, not 2 year. He says they want to organize a league, focus on the league and all that. So I'm not here on the league yet. I'm just asking so the listener can know if they should say the ban should continue for 2 years or not. So we've been African champions 3 times in a row, right?
For the women.
We qualify for the Olympics and male and female basketball national teams. So with this 2-year international ban, what are we missing if the ban stands?
We're missing everything.
Everything, like you said. Because now, Chuma, you're saying something.
Yeah.
I was going to throw a question back at you, even if this is not, but I think I have to do this.
No problem.
We're talking league, right?
Yeah.
Who plays the league?
Who plays the league?
Who plays the league?
Are basketball stars in Nigeria.
Who are the basketball stars? After how many years?
No, wait now. Who have hardly even been picked to play for us at national team level. That's my point.
Thank you.
Because it's not like you're saying
it won't change the fact. Imagine, okay, let me give you an example. Bam Adebayo says, okay, I'm going to play for Nigeria tomorrow. Are you going to pick a player like Azoma Dike who has not played for about 6-7 years and drop Bam Adebayo? You're wasting it's not in this country. We're not ready for that discussion.
Okay.
So leave that league part you're talking about.
Now understand league. Nothing concerning with
league. No. You were saying we should leave it. We cannot leave it out because it's affected.
In this context now,
okay,
bro. So that we don't deviate. Hold on. This now says the federal government has banned Nigeria from international basketball for 2 years.
Okay.
The minister is arguing we need to look at our league.
Now the simple question I was going to ask you at that time was why is the international league? Why is the national team suffering? Why? What are those girls done or those guys done?
So you should be asking the minister, not me. Now, I'm saying it in the context of what the minister said.
It still
so you're the one that now
sounded like there was hope.
It still boils down to the
But the minister said if these guys make up they become friends again.
Which guys? See, I can categorically tell you in the next 4 years, next election, we're going to have 2 presidents again.
Let's hear Ben Uzo.
Yes, Ben Uzo, who's been captain of Nigeria's D Tigers in the past. He spoke exclusively to Nigeria Info.
It's a unique situation. Overall, I hope the ban is overturned and Nigeria basketball can progress on both the men's and women's side from grassroots on up.
He went straight to the point, guys. You hear that part. So that's Ben Uzo speaking. He's not spoken to any other media outlet in the country as much as I know in the last 1 week, but just us. And for the women, they came out with a statement themselves. They put it out on social media. That's the Tigress. And they say, hey, we're going to be suffering for this ban.
Yeah.
That you're banning us from international basketball. We're going to be suffering. They have qualified for the World Cup already. After suffering to qualify for the World Cup, that rigorous exercise, they have been put in a group already, haven't they?
Chuma,
and you now want them to withdraw from the World Cup with the 2 years.
This might sound very harsh, but we don't know what we're doing. something is not
we
right
clearly
somewhere.
don't know
We
what
don't know
we're
what we're doing. We don't know what we're doing.
okay.
First off, is that you said we shouldn't talk about the league, but I wonder how we're taking this.
I did not buy it from
no,
my point here is the first question. Hold on.
I get your point very
My first
clearly.
question to both of you for 3 minutes was tell me how it affects.
But I mentioned it already. I've already told you.
I wanted to get down
Okay,
now.
let's be realistic. How do we have international when we don't even have local?
Before that, you had local. How did they affect?
We never had local.
There are times.
Point of correction.
You had basketball league, haven't you?
There are times. Shima, Daniel.
When we had the women's league, only match was invited to the national team.
Yes,
local flight
and COVID happened.
So there are times local flight to be on, and there's no. So my point is, Chuma, it's a very, very funny situation, very precarious. These guys that are banning stuff. Really, if we put them down and let's really talk basketball,
do they have an idea?
What is the vision? I've listened to Musa Kida a couple of times. I'm speaking based on basketball. He's a great man. I respect him a lot. But based on basketball, I've listened to him a couple of times and I can't find what I posted a video yesterday. It was a discussion from the bar. Kagame, the president of Rwanda, sitting with our own Nigerian. You know how I felt? This young man, what's his name again? Masai Ujiri was in Nigeria to support the Nigerian team for a particular qualification just some months back. Now he was sitting with the president of Rwanda, and he said, the Kagame said while they were there in Toronto Raptors, I think that was when they won the final 3 years ago with the Kylori and Kawhi Leonard and the likes, and he asked them, what does it cost to build an edifice like this?
And now
they have it. Look at what I was almost thinking. I was watching the NBA yesterday. The only difference was the ambience, the quality. And I saw screens up there and I was like, this
state of the art,
top quality. Without this guy, he wasn't carrying envoy. Okay. Just we do too much ceremonies, and Rwanda is nowhere close to Nigeria.
All right, so back to the ban now. In 2011. The then governor, the then president of Nigeria, Goodluck Jonathan, when we did not qualify for, in fact, no, let me take you back. That was the 2012 World Cup, 2010 World Cup in South Africa.
Yeah.
After we had a dismal performance in the Football World Cup, Goodluck Jonathan, then the president of Nigeria, banned the Super Eagles in anger that the World Cup was dismal, and FIFA threatened Nigeria. A few weeks after, Goodluck Jonathan rescinded that ban. I'm going to read this story from Al Jazeera from 2010. Nigeria President Goodluck Jonathan reversed the ban on the national team taking part in international matches as before a threatened suspension by world governing body FIFA. The ban has been reversed. The reversal was due to pleading by many Nigerians, a source in the Nigerian presidency said, asking not to be named. Jonathan last week suspended the team from international competitions for 2 years following an embarrassing performance in the World Cup. Fast forward 10 years after, we're banning basketball from international basketball for 2 years too. Let's look at the reality of life. Do you think this ban is going to be overturned? Looking at the precedents that happened with Goodluck, because now FIBA, just like FIFA did back then, have threatened Nigeria, telling us that if this ban stands, you guys are going to be suspended from international basketball beyond the 2 years that you've imposed on yourselves. Where are we going to, guys?
Banned or no banned, we still don't have basketball in Nigeria. So
whether it's going to be overturned, whether it is or not, I think at this point I don't care. It is just we have square pegs in round holes or round pegs in square whichever way you want to put it. Now, was it two things I thought about from this thing you mentioned? Was it truly good luck that made that ban, or was it that he did it emotionally? Because if France went to the World Cup after being defending champions and they were beaten by Senegal, who was coming for the World Cup for the first time.
France also had issues then, and FIFA also threatened France, so you can go back and
my point is, was it the president of France at that time that banned them? Let the ban come from the governing body, not within us yet. Let us sort our issues out.
Thank you.
Ban shouldn't be discussed at all. Why should we have two presidents when there is a law?
So wait, I want to get one thing straight from both of you today. Are you justifying the minister's advice to the president to ban us? Because you're saying because his own argument is like you said.
Let's say so.
The minister's argument is like you just said now. Why we have two presidents? But we know FIBA, the body in charge of basketball globally, have recognized one of the presidents. The same way FIFA did with Amaju Pinnick when we had issues with Chris Giwa. So why has Nigeria not bought into what FIBA have gone for? Why is the minister now saying no? Both of you are presidents because of that issue. Let us ban us. And our basketball players at international level are being punished for what's happening.
Was there a letter saying Kida is the president from FIBA?
FIBA will not have written this statement to FIBA to Kida I'm sure you've seen the statement.
Remember when this
Because
issue...
they acknowledge Kida.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So if they acknowledge, how are they saying we'll have to president?
Remember this issue when
Kida
I brought up this topic when Sunday Diary said something about FIBA is not bigger than the government. What did I tell you? I said watch out for the bomb. Now this is the bomb. The question now is the Ministry of Youth and Sports have not even accepted that Musa Kida is the president. Even in the federation itself, we still have factions.
To show you, see, Chuma, let's leave this in. There are things we don't want to discuss unless we don't want to. The real discussion is, the point is, the advice is just to make sure somebody's rendered useless.
Okay.
It's as simple as that.
So now at the end of the day,
just a one-line answer from both of you. So we'll go to the phone lines. Time is moving very quickly. 7:24 already. One-line answer from both of you. Is this ban justified?
It is not. It will never be justified.
Nope.
All right.
I will never ever justify it.
Let's hear from the listener now. We're going to be back, so you guys will keep talking. I've been not telling us, I say this gist alone, go carry all our time. If not, this is a joke. But we still do have to come. The latest. Indeed, this is our own, bro. We still have the latest from the NBA playoffs to come. We're also going to be speaking to Queen John from Rwanda, where she's covering the Basketball Africa League, the Champions League for basketball on the continent, organized by FIBA and the NBA. 0700 993 993 993 is the number you can dial to join us on the show. 0700 993 993 993. Also, our female caller 01465 7190. 01465 7190. Should this ban be overturned or should it remain based on what the minister is saying?
Good evening.
Hello,
good evening. You're through the Courtside.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening to you.
Raymond from Iowa.
Welcome.
Yeah. I greet all of you in the studio.
We greet you too.
Yeah. Now, this ban is not justified in any way. Anybody that loves this ban is not a fan or a lover of basketball. Now, I want you to think of the welfare of the players, the prospect of the growth of the players. In those 2 years only, some of the players would have passed their prime. And even if they return, they will not perform as they are supposed to perform. And the FIFA has threatened to extend it. They may go as long as 5 years. And after these 5 years, the ones that are now performing in the international level, all of them would have passed their prime. Okay. And then we have to start afresh.
So it's not justified.
No, it's not good, no matter how we look at it.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. Great to hear from you. One more call before we commercial.
Hello, good evening. You're through the Courtside.
Hello, good evening, Chuma.
Yes, good evening. Yeah.
Good evening, everybody in the house.
Good evening to you, bro. Welcome.
Good evening, sir.
This Friday from Igwelere.
Welcome Friday.
Chuma, this is happening because the minister, the person that the FIBA recognized as the chairman or the president, the minister does not like his face. That's why. See, how can you say that the governing body of basketball is not bigger than the country? Then, Chuma, for the past 4 or 5 years, it's only basketball that are making us happy, that are giving us glory. The Super Eagles have been up and down, but the basketball have been doing well. Now you are coming out to ban them. Well, anyway, they just have 1 year more in office. After 1 year, maybe another government will come in and revise the decision. Thank you very much.
Thank you for calling in Friday. Let's see, 40 seconds. Let's see how many comments Dan can squeeze in from Facebook on this issue. In fact, I think we can go in for that break. We'll return from the commercial break. We'll read out your comments on social media and we'll also focus on the NBA as well as the Basketball Africa League in Rwanda. Stay with us. The break will last for a while, trust me, but when we return, the magic continues.
We got bills to pay.
Let's talk.
No matter where you live, no matter how we be, I go always there for you. Anything where you jump or whatever you drink, I cannot need it back for you. All I ask in return is that you treat me a little better. With toilet cleaner, my hygiene now your own. Toilet cleaner, it's a win-win for me and you. So make me win, no.
Sis, what is it again? Oh, look at this blouse. It's lovely. Yes, it's a perfect color for your complexion. And when you step out in this air, heads will turn. Want to buy it for me? I want you to buy it so I can add it to what I'm buying on Jumia. That way, my order will be enough to have it delivered for free. Then you'll give me
protection for up to 12 months. Register today at www.samsungcareplus.com/AFR. T's and C's apply.
My darling wife, now we can buy original solar products and pay over 12 months in the Cloud Energy Better Life promo.
It's an amazing offer for solar bundles, inverter bundles, solar panels, batteries, Sunbox solar home systems, and charge controllers.
You now cook my food and keep it frozen fresh, and my drinks chilled 24/7. With our solar freezer, we sleep deep because our security lights are always on.
Thank you, my husband, for improving our lifestyle. Now we are free from NEPA, diesel, fuel, or generator wahala.
Key your family, school, office, or establishment into the Cloud Energy Better Life promo. Buy now and pay over 12 months.
0909 9000 901. 0802 5222 500. Email sales@cloudenergy.com.ng. Website www.cloudenergy.com.ng. Address 191 Ikorodu Road, Hangrove, Lagos.
Cloud Energy. Energy for better life.
Get up in the morning, ready to conquer the day. Cause my money they grow every day with Perseo. So I step up with no stress, living the soft life. Oh yes, Perseo got my back. So when I'm ready, I know I'm making money every day. Building my future every day. See as them they pay me, a lot on the daily. Perseo got my back. I'm making money every day.
Put your money where it go walk. Freedom for your journey to the top. Every day you go jolly when first save a lot for interest drop.
I know I'm making money every day. Building my future every day.
Download the Fair Money app today and make money every day at 10% interest per annum with Fair Save from Fair Money Microfinance Bank.
Making money every day.
Oh, Bala, hope no problem. My friend, I am just tired of giving excuses to these farmers. You mean the grains are still there and not spoiled yet? That's no problem, Bala. Vori and Corella is the solution. They've got excellent prices and you get your alert. Immediately, your commodity is confirmed. They're so transparent. I have been supplying through them. Call them anywhere you are in Nigeria and tell them the grains you have and the volume you want to sell. Call now on 09131 598 652. Vori and Corelli, the matching company.
Titi, I'm leaving now. Make sure you use this hypo bleach sachet to wash all the clothes, clean the bathroom, mop the floors, and
Mommy, one sachet for all this plenty work?
Yes, sir. Introducing the Hypo Bleach 200 ml bigger sachet, the bigger sachet you've been waiting for. Now you can do more disinfecting, whitening, and cleaning for just 100 naira.
Bigger 200 ml hypo sachet to do more housework.
Is this a mistake? What's that? What happened? See, I just bought 1,000 naira glow data, and instead of the usual, I got 3.9 gigabytes. Guy, I swear, that's how I saw it too. I bought 2,000 naira data yesterday, and I got a whopping 9.2 gigabytes. Wow! Glow data is just always bigger. Yep, and always better. I swear down. Babe, why are you removing your SIM?
I'm leaving this network and getting a Glow SIM immediately. And I'm not giving you my new number. You're on probation. Why didn't you tell me about these new Glow data plans?
Glow new data plans. Always bigger, always better. Babe, sorry now. Yes, get a Glow SIM card today and enjoy bigger, better data on the Glow network. Just dial *777# and choose your plan. And if you link your NIN to your Glow line, up to free 20,000 naira bonus awaits you. Glow Unlimited.
Hello, Mrs. Martins.
Yes. Oh, Mrs. Johnson, how may I help you?
Junior's body temperature is high, and he's complaining about headaches and body aches.
Not to worry. Get Bruston and suspension.
Okay, ma. I'll call you back.
Bruston and Suspension for Children is a sweet-tasting brand of ibuprofen which provides relief against toothache, pains, and fever in children after 30 minutes.
Hello, ma. Oh, Junior, stop that.
Is everything okay, Mrs. Johnson?
Yes, ma. Junior is fine now. In fact, Junior, sorry, ma. I'll call you back.
Brustin and Suspension for Children. Always take the product after meal. If symptoms persist after 2 days, consult your doctor. A quality product from Rambaxay.
Enter the place and brighten.
so smooth and rewarding. I got a reliable partner that stands by me through all financial highs and lows, helping me make my money make me more money. You too can achieve growth, security, and stability with Capital Field. For inquiries and access to unbeatable loan, savings, and investment products, call 01-4547-432 or visit capitalfield.com. Thank me later.
Capital Field Investment Group, the field where money grows.
Oh, Bala, hope no problem. My friend, I am just tired of giving excuses to these farmers. You mean the grains are still there and not spoiled yet? That's no problem, Bala. Vori and Corella is the solution. They've got excellent prices and you get your alert. Immediately, your commodity is confirmed. They're so transparent. I have been supplying through them. Call them anywhere you are in Nigeria and tell them the grains you have and the volume you want to sell. Call now on 09131 598 652. Vori and Corelli, the matching company.
They don't disconnect your line sake of say you not link your national identification number to your MTN number. Make you not worry. If you don't already collect your NIN, it gets some 5 easy steps so you go take reconnect am. 1. Dial *785#. 2. Text your national identification number NIN to 785. 3. Visit my MTN NG app. 4. Chat with Ziggy on top this WhatsApp number +234 903 300 0001 or 5. Visit www.mtn.ng. If you not get national identification number, just waka enter any MTN store or NIMC center wey near you or visit the MTN website to book appointment. Make you do any of these things sharp oh. Opportunity still there now oh. Make I ask yourself, now wetin we dey do today?
Sis, what is it again oh? Look at this blouse. It's lovely. Yes, it's a perfect color for your complexion. And when you step out in this air, heads will turn. Want to buy it for me? I want you to buy it so I can add it to what I'm buying on Jumia. That way, my order will be enough to have it delivered for free. Then you'll give me the money for the blouse. Tola! Shop on Jumia today and enjoy free delivery in Lagos and Abuja. Jumia, your everyday delivered.
Many people are in business, but not everyone means business. The people who mean business never say no to money, cash, card, or transfer. These ones grab business opportunities with their full chest. Keep an eye on things that matter like people, cash flow, and how it all adds up. They do not only know their onions, they know their numbers. They mean business. With Number, you mean business. Visit www.number.com, that is NOMBA, number.com to get started.
A mother's love is unconditional. Nothing serves this love better than a bowl of Indomie. So, show some love with Indomie.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
Hi, my name is Adora Lando, captain of the Nigerian national team, and you're listening to Courtside on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
the next few minutes, we just have to wrap things up. We will be reading out your comments on social media. Dan has so many on Facebook waiting for him. As we go on the chats in here, too, my name is Chuma Noli, and we're still streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. You can check us out, Nigeria Info 99.3. Shortly, as Zu and Dan will touch on the latest from the NBA playoffs. It's important you have an idea of the teams that are battling for the title. But let's go over now to issues on the continent, and it's all about the Basketball African League at this moment. It's like the Champions League for basketball in Africa. Unfortunately, there's no team from Nigeria in there again because of politics and infighting in the country, in the Basketball Federation, which is a problem for us. Queen Mosef joins us live from Rwanda. She's going to be saying something after Azu does a second or two of talking. Azu, you and Dan have to get ready for the latest from the NBA. Surely you're preparing for you, right? Yeah.
Hello. Am I live? I had to be sure.
Yeah, Queen, you're there, right? Welcome. Thank you for joining us from Rwanda. Queen.
Thank you so much for having me, Chuma.
Yeah. I don't know. How did they greet people in Rwanda? Have they taught you the language already?
Well, the only one I know is Morakuze. That's thank you.
That sounds South African. Okay, yeah. Emeka Dena that year, Morakuze. I guess it. I thought it was South African. Nice. So what's it been like for you? You've been in Rwanda for what, like 4 or 5 days now, right?
I've been in Rwanda since Wednesday. I came in Wednesday night. So Wednesday this week will make it 1 week. So that's almost a week anyway.
Beautiful stuff. And give us an insight into what the competition has been like. We're into the semi-final stage of that tournament, haven't we?
Yes, we are. It's been beautiful and wonderful basketball right here in Kigali. Top notch and NBA standard. Yes, because for people who have watched the NBA live, when they get to watch the Kigali games in Kigali, they'll be like, wow, the ambience and everything. And what we saw, especially on Saturday, when Reg of Rwanda, the host team, played against FAP of Cameroon, it was a packed full arena. It was almost full to the brim, almost.
Wow.
Charge and everything. Yes, it was. I even did a short video I had to put that on Twitter. It was almost full, and the way they were piling the pressure on FAP, they had to just curtail the pressure and win that one. It was just on Reg of Rwanda who didn't do what they needed to do. Like we always say, if you live by 3, you die by 3, and that's just what happened to them. They kept shooting and it wasn't working, and they didn't want to just drive in the basket. FAP even had more points in the paint than Reg, so it was a bad day for them. They didn't even tweak anything, and that was how they lost it. So, but it's been a beautiful game of basketball. The next one was the first one we saw was AS Sally at Petro di Luanda. Very top-notch game, and having to see the popular males on the Courtside against Petro, who got all the way to the semi-finals last year. Both of them are former champions of the continental basketball here in Africa, and they went toe-to-toe. But for AS Saleh, they did not come to the party early. It was like they were still asleep. Maybe they left their jerseys and everything still in the hotel. They were just there to just show up. But fourth quarter, they just came all the way and they started playing, but it was really, really too late. They kept it really late, and before you know it, Petro had really, really taken the lead so far, and they got that victory. Then it was Sunday's game, which was yesterday. It was a bit of a struggle for US Monastir had a blowout win for themselves. They got that victory for themselves. But for Zamalek, they really, really struggled. They struggled. And it was later we got to find out that they've not played for over a month. And them having to play their games since when they lost out on their Egyptian Super League, because as it stands right now, I don't know if the bar will change the format, because according to the bar, only champions of some of these big teams like Egypt, Tunisia, Angola, Nigeria will get to play. Then others will go through the qualifying stages. So, but for Egypt, we have Al Ali, who will be going to the BAL next year, because they even thrashed Zamalek in 3 games. It was a game of 3 in the Egyptian league. So Zamalek will not be able to go. So, but even if they get to win the title, I don't know if it will.
There'll be a chance to defend their crown, right?
Pattern, the same format that BAL has taken, because last year Remember, they won it last year, but it was not still that method they used in coming to play this year. They had to win their title to get here. So that is the only way they can get back into the battle for next year. So, but they were very, very rusty yesterday. They struggled. But for US Monastir State, they had a very smooth game. It was a smooth game for them against the Cape Town Tigers. It was like, for them, Cape Town.
Okay, yeah. Queen, are you still there? Sorry, time is not my friend. He's not smiling at me at all. I'm so sorry. But tell us the 4 teams in the semi-finals of this tournament, please. Which 4 teams are through to the semi-finals? From which countries?
Petro de Luanda of Angola.
Okay.
FAP of Cameroon. Those are the 2 that will meet in the first semi-final on Wednesday. Then the second semi-final will be between defending champions Zamalek and US Monastir of Tunisia. These 2, remember, they met in the finals last year. So those are the 4 finalists of the.
Amazing stuff, Queen. So we have a team from Tunisia, we have a team from Egypt, we have a team from Cameroon.
Yeah.
And we have a team from Angola.
Yes, Angola.
I have a dream that one day we'll have a team from Nigeria if we organize ourselves. Queen. Queen, thank you so much for joining us from Rwanda. I wish we could speak to you longer, but time has run away from us right now. Thank you. All right, that's Queen Mosef, who's the media officer of Rivers Hoopers, the team that were there for Nigeria last year, but they should have been there for Nigeria this year too. But because of fighting for us in the country, they couldn't go to represent Nigeria. I don't know, these are Wala too much. Safina is in here, the guys are ready for Game On. But before we switch to Game On, guys, very quickly, Azu, you touch on the NBA with Dan. But Dan, how about messages on Facebook, please, very quickly?
Yes, the first message that we have is from our very own Maka.
Okay, great stuff.
Miss you guys. Keep rocking it. Great show. Oh, by the way, my Warriors are fire right now. Can somebody say NBA champions loading?
Yeah.
We also have Ade, Olua, Onifade. I don't know why we keep taking 1 step forward and 10 steps backwards. The self-inflicted ban on Nigeria will take a very negative toll on Nigeria for a decade, and it will take a lot of restructuring of basketball in Nigeria if the ban stands. The ban is an
the guy don't vex, so he wrote a full write-up really on that one.
Episode.
It says draconian evolution. Draconian. What a shame in his words. Yeah.
Okpe Bamishebi, Okpe from Bega. This is a disappointing situation with all that we will miss, especially our women.
Okay, he says it's a shame that we're not going to have our women compete at the World Cup if this ban stands.
And the World Cup is just in September?
My brother, it's August, September, in Australia. And we've qualified already.
September, October, yeah.
We don't suffer to qualify.
Draws will be held soon. So for WhatsApp, we've got Mark Paul from Canada. He says, hello, Chuma. Could someone please ask the minister if cutting off the head is the solution to headache? If the sports ministry cannot resolve issues in the federation, then it should resign. Same for the proponents of the basketball federation. A lot of messages on WhatsApp. I hope we can just take a couple.
Yeah.
This one says, everything are double. Nigerians still like 2 things. The ban should stand only if they will genuinely improve our local league. Greenish. Thank you very much for that one. The ban should stand. Let's see what this one also says. Good evening, Coach Daniel, Chuma, and guys in the studio. This ban is devilish. The minister didn't think about everyone else in the value chain of basketball in this country, especially the ones who have labored to put Nigeria's name in the World Basketball Tournament just because of politics. This ban isn't justified in all ramification. My name is Coach King Size from Ikorodu.
Thank you so much, Coach, for that. We have to leave it at that, Dan.
Okay.
Dan and Azu, 2 minutes only before these guys in the studio flog us out of the studio. What's the latest from the NBA?
Hey, the Warriors are the latest. They won by 109 to 100. How these guys do it, I don't know. The best player has to be Andrew Wiggins at this point in time. I wish we could talk more. They've won 3 straight games, 126, 117, 112, 87. That's how we went. The Heats are also putting the heat on the Boston Celtics. Ime Udoka is actually getting the best of just. But at this point in time, the last game was 109-103 in favor of the Miami Heat. Celtics also got a blowout victory, a surprising one away to Heat in the second game, 127-102. The first game was Heat winning 118-107. Game played at this midnight to be 1:30 a.m. Nigerian time. If you can stay away, good for you. If you can pray till that time, also fine. Celtics will be up against the Heat. I'll be seeing the Golden State Warriors play game 4. They might just be running it off.
So
right at the
Golden State Warriors are leading 3-0 3-0,
3-0, yeah.
in their conference final.
Exactly.
So just one more win and they are through
Yeah,
to
yeah,
the
yeah,
real final.
yeah.
Fantastic stuff. Guys, thank you for being here.
Are we leaving
Dan
like
and
that?
Azu, we need to leave.
No honorarium.
Guys, by the next time I see you, in 2 weeks,
I'll
I'll
be
see you
married,
next week,
right?
though. I'll see you next week, but in 2 weeks' time, the ban will be overturned. I'll pray about it. Thanks, Dan and Azu, for
I
coming.
like that confidence.
Thank you.
From,
All right.
from-
If you
just-
keep talking, so I think I could just jack you come off from this door now. Thank you for coming through.
My sister.
All right, so next up will be Game On. Stay with us here on Nigeria Info. We're going for Game On right after now on this nation's first news talk and sports radio station.
Champions League commentator and assistant manager of Woking Football Club.